What's up guys, and welcome to another Trailblazer video. Today we're going to be talking about what you should do on day one. And if you're an experienced player who has done a bunch of research already prior to watching this video, this might not be of much value to you. This video is more intended for those people who have been commenting, asking what they should prioritize on day one, or what they should really be trying to achieve, or what they should be going for first. But with that, let's go ahead and jump straight into the video. I'm currently using a wiki page, which I will leave linked down in the description below, but it showcases all of the quests that are auto-completed in a region, what regions they're completable in, like what regions they require in order for you to complete them, and this is going to be a very, very good tool to use. Definitely check it out. But that brings us to our very first, I guess you could say tip, I guess we will call these. And that is a great thing to do on day one, our quest. If you're unsure what to do, go for some quest, because in Trailblazer League, quest will also give out 5 times experience rewards. Some of the quests you can complete in Misthalin without any other area, there's plenty of them actually. There's Cook's Assistant, Demon Slayer, Ernest the Chicken, Gertrude's Cat, Imp Catcher, Romeo and Juliet, Rune Mysteries, Sheep Shearer, Shield of Arav. There's multiple more. Some very good ones also are Vampire Slayer and Daddy's Home. Like, let's just pull up Vampire Slayer, an incredibly easy quest to do. Won't take you very long. You'll need a little bit of combat gear, but let's see, by the end of it, you will receive 4.8k attack XP. Now, if we multiply this quest reward times 5, you will get 24,000 attack experience from just this quest, which is incredibly short. Essentially, all you do is talk to a few people, grab some garlic, and go kill the vampire. And that is quest complete. And you'll get 24,000 attack experience from it, which is probably almost level 40 if I had to guess. Maybe mid-30s, which is insane. But moving on, the next thing you should complete on day one is the Stronghold of Security. I'm going to assume most of you already know what it is, and if you don't, you'll have to look that up. But basically, there's a system of chests, and make sure you have your 2-factor authentication set up on your account, because it is required in order to loot these chests. And trust me, early game, 10k GP is what you get from this stronghold, and it is much more valuable than what you would imagine, especially on fresh accounts. Everybody starting on a level playing field, 10k is an absolutely massive help to start out. So make sure you definitely pick it up. It's incredibly easy to get. You just have to dodge a few aggro monsters, just get you a few pieces of food, run through there, and get your 10k early on. Helps with buying quest items, some stuff to train with, things to help you make money. That 10k is incredibly valuable on day one. But apart from quest and stronghold, another great thing to accomplish on day one is birdhouses. And a lot of people have asking me, what's the thing behind birdhouses? Like, why are everybody doing birdhouses? I can't speak for everybody, but I can speak personally, saying that there are a few great reasons to do birdhouses, one of which is just the passive XP. I know for willow birdhouses, which are incredibly easy to unlock, and you can even unlock them on day one, you'll be getting over 11,000 XP every 50 minutes in Hunter by doing almost nothing, like 5 minutes of work. And you'll be getting 11,000 Hunter XP. And Hunter is otherwise an incredibly difficult skill to train in Misthalin and Karamja. There's literally, the only other ways to train it are Puro or doing Horned Groks once you get high enough level. So not only is it great passive XP, but you're also going to be getting some high-level tree seeds and low-level tree seeds to help start out your early tree farming. And you're also just going to be gaining league points from completing houses, from gaining XP. There's probably going to be level milestones. Even if there's not level milestones, you're going to be getting your level high enough so that you can do tasks once you unlock your next areas. It's just a huge benefit to get started early on, because the earlier the better you have them unlocked. The more XP you're going to gain, the more seeds you're going to get, and the less work you have to do at the end of the league trying to level up your hunter. Birdhouses aren't something you have to unlock on day one, but they're definitely going to be a great benefit to have, and there's really no harm in getting them started as early as you can. But now let's move on to the bigger goals that you should strive for on day one, that depending on your playtime you might not necessarily accomplish, but if these are what you're shooting for, you're going to be on the perfect path when having a great start to your leagues, regardless of how much playing time you have on day one. And these things are unlocking your first region and completing Diaries. Within just our starting regions, there are 3 different diaries you can complete. The first is Karamja, the second is Lumbridge and Draenor, and the third is Varrock. And personally, I would say all 3 easy diaries are completable on day 1. Maybe not necessarily if you complete every single easy diary of each, but what I mean is that you could complete the Varrock easy diaries on day 1, you could complete the Karamja easy diaries on day 1 by themselves. I mean, honestly, a few players will probably complete all 3 easy diaries, but for some players, that's not necessarily something you're going to be striving for. One important thing I do want to note is that the Karamja diary is actually the oldest diary, so the XP reward works a little differently. For all of the other diaries besides Karamja, the easy reward is a antique lamp worth 2,500 experience, but it requires you to have level 30 in that skill in order for you to use it. But for the Karamja diaries, there is no skill requirement on the easy diary, but the lamp's only worth 1,000 XP. I say only worth 1,000 XP, but in leagues, that is still 5x, so that lamp is 5,000 experience, and there's no level requirement for you to use it. So you could literally use it on a level 1 skill and immediately gain 5k experience. If you were to go for easy diaries, I would 100% recommend doing this one first because it could give you a great jump on a skill that you not necessarily want to train or that you don't know how to get a good effective start on. I know a lot of players are looking at using this lamp on prayer, which will immediately get you 20 prayer, almost halfway to protection prayers immediately without doing any kind of prayer work. But now moving on to the final thing I have included on things you should do on day 1, and that is unlock your first region. And this goes hand in hand, I didn't necessarily mention it, but this goes hand in hand with unlocking your first relic. Both of them are going to be based around doing tasks, one of which is going to be based on the number of tasks you completed, which is the region, and the unlocking your first relic is going to be based on how many points you unlock by doing certain tasks. And I can't really speak too much on this because we don't know what task we're going to have until about an hour before release. But what I can say is having the major goal of unlocking your first region and unlocking your first relic on day 1 will set you up for a very good path of success in this league. And honestly, if you don't have a set plan right now, as soon as they announce the task for each region, just check them out and completely base your day 1 plan around completing as many tasks as you possibly can and unlocking your first relic and unlocking your first region. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, consider dropping a like or subscribing to the channel. The support has been absolutely insane lately. We're almost to 1,000 subs already, which was one of my major goals. So thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for all of the support lately. It has been absolutely insane. My Twitch link is also in the description. If you guys want to shoot me a follow over there, that is also much appreciated. We're going for 50 followers over there, which is the requirement for Twitch affiliate. Also, don't forget, if you guys do want to see some streams from me, I will be streaming a bunch of Trailblazer, especially right away when it launches. My Twitter is also down there, and I will notify when I go live on my Twitter. So if you do want to be notified of that, consider following me there as well. But I hope I see you guys in the next Trailblazer video.